An eruption of emotion and rage, and now violence.
Jade Cargill suspended from WWE after brutal attack on Naomi. What really happened? Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In a jaw-dropping development, WWE has officially suspended Jade Cargill following a vicious and unexpected attack on Naomi that left the former SmackDown Women's Champion hospitalized and fans around the world in total shock. What began as a standard SmackDown segment ended in chaos, violence, and heartbreak. The WWE Universe is reeling from this assault, and now, the company has responded with swift and severe action. But what drove Jade Cargill to this point? Was this personal? Was it professional? Or was it the boiling point of a deeper story WWE tried to hide? Today, we dive deep into the events that led to Naomi's brutal assault, Jade's shocking suspension, and the truth behind this explosive fallout. This is a WWE drama you can't ignore. The night of the attack. It all unfolded on the May 17th edition of SmackDown, live from Detroit, Michigan. The night started off like any other, high energy, fast action, sold-out crowd. Naomi had just defeated Chelsea Green in an emotional victory that symbolized her long journey back to the spotlight. After the match, Naomi was seen smiling, waving to the fans, tears in her eyes. But that moment of peace would be violently shattered. As Naomi made her way up the ramp, the lights flickered. And then, boom, Jade Cargill charged out from the side stage, steel chair in hand. Before Naomi could react, Jade struck her across the back with full force. The crowd gasped, but Jade wasn't done. She yanked Naomi down the ramp, screamed in her face, and rammed her head first into the LED barricade. A second chair shot, this time to Naomi's leg. And finally, with WWE officials screaming from backstage, Jade hoisted Naomi up and delivered Jaded onto the steel steps. Naomi lay motionless. Commentary went silent. WWE officials swarmed the scene. Medics called to ringside, and SmackDown abruptly cut to black. Immediate aftermath. Within minutes of the attack, social media was ablaze. Clips of the assault were shared, reshared, slowed down, analyzed frame by frame. WWE's own Twitter account posted a chilling statement. Naomi has been taken to a local medical facility. Updates to come. Backstage, the mood was said to be tense. Superstars were reportedly confused, with many believing this wasn't a planned angle. In fact, several talents assumed Jade had gone off script. Sources later confirmed that the attack was not part of the original SmackDown rundown. In other words, this was not supposed to happen. Hours later, WWE dropped the bombshell announcement. Jade Cargill has been suspended indefinitely for conduct unbecoming of a WWE superstar. The wording was blunt, the message crystal clear. WWE had no choice but to act. What caused Jade to snap? So, why did Jade do it? To understand that, we have to look back weeks before the incident. Since WrestleMania, rumors of backstage tension between Naomi and Jade had been swirling. Both were positioned as top female stars on SmackDown. Both were vying for a potential SummerSlam title shot. And both were beloved by very different factions within WWE management. Some insiders say the competition became toxic. Naomi had been vocal about feeling undervalued, despite her tenure and recent comeback. Meanwhile, Jade Cargill, the rising star fresh from AEW, was fast-tracked into main event slots, causing resentment among veterans. Sources claim that in a talent meeting backstage 2 weeks prior, Naomi confronted producers about Jade's special treatment, saying, "Some of us have been building this brand for years. Don't forget who laid the groundwork." Jade reportedly overheard it, and that's when the fuse was lit. Jade's backstage meltdown. The night before the Detroit show, multiple WWE insiders witnessed what they describe as a full-blown meltdown from Jade Cargill. In a private meeting with SmackDown GM Nick Aldis, Jade allegedly vented about her frustration with Naomi's behavior, calling her jealous, toxic, and fake support hiding real hate. "She smiles in your face, but behind your back, she's plotting," Jade reportedly said. Aldis, trying to maintain order, told Jade to focus on the storylines and keep things professional. But sources say Jade left that meeting furious. One WWE employee said, You could see it in her eyes. Jade was boiling, like she was ready to explode. And explode she did. Naomi's side of the story. While Naomi hasn't spoken publicly since the attack, people close to her have begun sharing her perspective. According to a close friend, Naomi had no idea Jade was that angry. She had reportedly extended an olive branch backstage the week before, trying to squash any perceived tension. But Jade wasn't interested. One source described Naomi as heartbroken over the betrayal. She thought they were cool. She supported Jade from day one. She never expected this kind of ambush. Other superstars have come to Naomi's defense. Bailey posted, "No one deserves what happened to Naomi. She's a pro and a queen. Period." Even Bianca Belair tweeted, "Sickened by what I saw. That ain't it, Jade." The locker room, it seems, stands firmly with Naomi. Wee's internal response. After the dust settled, WWE HQ held an emergency video call with the creative team and brand leaders. According to leaked notes from the meeting, Hall, Triple H, Levesque was furious. "We're not tolerating this kind of chaos. We're a television company, not a fight club." Nick Aldis was reportedly given full authority to discipline Jade. And within hours, the official announcement went live. Effective immediately, Jade Cargill is suspended without pay pending further investigation. The key phrase, pending further investigation. It suggests WWE isn't done looking into this, and that more consequences could be on the horizon. The fans react. The WWE Universe has been divided. Some fans feel Jade's actions were reprehensible and deserving of suspension. Others argue that Jade is being unfairly punished, with many pointing to WWE's past history of using real-life tension to fuel storylines. Hashtags like #FreeJade and #JusticeForNaomi trended simultaneously. Some conspiracy theories even began circulating online, with fans speculating. Is this a work? Are WWE turning this into a storyline? Could this be leading to a Naomi vs. Jade match at SummerSlam? At this point, nothing can be ruled out. But one thing is clear. Jade Cargill is suspended. Naomi is injured, and SmackDown may never be the same again. WHO steps up now. With Naomi off television indefinitely and Jade suspended, the SmackDown Women's division is in crisis. Plans for a SummerSlam #1 Contenders tournament have been put on hold. Bianca Belair is currently feuding with Tiffany Stratton, but fans are wondering, who will rise to fill the power vacuum left by Naomi and Jade? WWE has reportedly begun elevating names like Shotzi, Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, and even NXT standout Jordynne Grace, who may be making a surprise debut. Meanwhile, Nick Aldis is said to be re-evaluating leadership within the locker room. This isn't just a personal incident. It's an earthquake that's reshaping the future of WWE's blue brand. Jade's statement. 48 hours after her suspension, Jade Cargill finally broke her silence. In a short Instagram post, she shared a black screen with the caption, "You want the truth. You can't handle the truth. I did what needed to be done. I stand by it." Fans immediately lit up the comments section. Some praised her for her badass energy. Others called her out for being unprofessional and immature. But perhaps most shocking, Jade's final comment on the post. "The system protects favorites. Not anymore." This suggests Jade may believe Naomi was being shielded or promoted unfairly, and that the attack was her twisted way of leveling the playing field. What comes next? So, where do we go from here? As